And let's talk about the other historic mandate. And this is for the first time in decades. Tamil Nadu's long-standing two-party dominance has been shattered by a debutant, even a party which is less than 2 years old. And it is actor Vijay, well, we should now call him politician Vijay, because he contested his very first election and has turned his almost 2-year-old party into a major force in the state of Tamil Nadu. Nobody was taking him seriously there. But as far as his ground footing is concerned, his popularity is concerned, that actually translated into votes. Vijay's TVK has now emerged as the single largest party, leading in 107 plus seats. However, as a party that went to the elections without an alliance, TVK may now have to depend on support from certain smaller parties, and that seems to be as far as the other alliances are concerned, DMK plus and AIADMK plus, to probably then form the government next in Tamil Nadu. In the meantime, what we are told that TVK chief Vijay is expected to hold a meeting with the winning candidates, and this is going to happen in some time from now at the party headquarters. And discussion will be taking place over the next course of action, as the party seems to be falling short of the majority. But who will they now approach? Or there are already feelers that are coming in from other political parties so that they can help the TVK form the majority. So that seems to be the buzz that has been taking place already as far as the winning candidates are concerned. A strict message that went on from Vijay to the winning candidates even before actually the results came out. So that time they were still waiting for the results for the mandate, and he had advised them not to be in touch with any other political party because there are actual fears of poaching and horse trading. And this time, what are we looking at? That as far as the TVK huddle is concerned, that is expected to happen in some time from now. So there are multiple scenarios as well. Dharani, good morning. A historic victory as we are looking at TVK. It has now become a force to reckon with. What happens next as far as this huddle is concerned? That's going to happen in some time from now.
Well, TVK Chief Vijay will meet with his party's winning candidates around 10 a.m. At the party headquarters today. Vijay is expected to hold a meeting with the party candidates about the government formation, because TVK is right now falling 11 seats short of majority. The TVK has won 108 seats, and they are in need of 11 seats, because Vijay will have to resign from one of the 2 seats that he has won. So during this meeting, Vijay will discuss about government formation with his party's candidates, because there are 3-4 possible scenarios at the moment which can unfold. Either Vijay can take oath. Vijay can attend the swearing-in ceremony and then prove his majority at a floor test in the assembly in the next 2 weeks, as per the insistence of the governor. Else, Vijay now itself within the next 24 hours, if Vijay is able to get support from other smaller parties here in Tamil Nadu, then he can very well prove his majority before the swearing in itself. So there are 3-4 scenarios that can unfold in the coming days, and Vijay is likely to discuss all these scenarios with his party's winning candidates in this 10 a.m. meeting that is going to take place at the party headquarters.
All right. All right. So we'll be keeping an eye out on that. As far as the celebrations are concerned, that has been continuing. But as far as the supporting role here is concerned, that is the kind of support that TVK's party, the Vijay's party TVK, would be actually needing. So let's take a look where the numbers stand as of now and what we've been looking for, because there are feelers that have been coming in from the Congress party as well. The number of seats reaching out to the TVK for a potential post-poll alliance. Then as far as the PMK is also concerned, what we are now looking at, when it comes to supporting the DMK without sharing power, this is something that has happened in the past. Then when we speak of the AIADMK playing hard to get for alliance here as well, but this seems to be, if not the DMK, then will the AIADMK will be an option for the the TVK. Then there are other parties as well. If we speak of the DMDK and AMMK, the smaller number of parties, because can they actually lend a support with a possible alliance? That seems to be one of the other scenarios that seems to be building up on exactly what will happen next. So in the meantime, let's also take a look, because as far as Thalapathy is concerned, he's now emerged as the single largest party, but there are currently short of the magic majority majority mark. And with the kingmaker status that comes in the shadow of poaching as well, because there are fears, and that is now gripping the TVK camp as the rival parties are now looking to bridge the gap. Now, in a swift move to ring fence his MLAs, as far as the newly won candidates, Vijay has reportedly activated the resort politics playbook. Let's tell you exactly what we are learning, because the party seems to be scouting for secure locations in and around Chennai to guard their flock, and this was the exact message that Vijay had given to his party leaders. Let's in the meantime get you this another scoop that we are picking up, where the likely scenarios, especially when it comes to the alliances, because there will be a lot of plus minuses, and this is where it gets interesting. A lot of back channel talks, and that seems to be happening, because what are we now looking at, Dharini? Scenario one, is TVK plus Congress, VCK, IUML, CPI, CPIM. Of course, there is no left standing in the country as of now. Then is there a scenario of TVK plus Congress plus PMK? Or is there a scenario with TVK and AIADMK but minus the BJP? Because we know what Vijay's thoughts and opinion has been on the BJP as well.
Well, there are, in fact, 3-4 scenarios that can unfold in the coming 2-3 days. In fact, if the alliance partners of the Congress party, such as Congress, VCK, CPI, CPIM and IUML extend support to Vijay's Tamilnadu Vetri Kalagam, then Vijay can comfortably cross the victory margin, and he can form the government. But on the other hand, scenario number 2 is the Congress party, PMK, left parties and IUML, because the PMK and the VCK, they do not go in the same alliance together. Traditionally in Tamil Nadu, the Vidudhalai Sirthikal Katchi and the Paatali Makkal Katchi, they've never been in the same alliance together. So in case of PMK is part of the TVK alliance, then the VCK will not be part of the same alliance. So that way this is scenario number 2. And the third scenario is when the ADMK and the TVK come together. At the moment, the ADMK has about 47 seats in Tamil Nadu Assembly, and the ADMK is not in the position of the primary opposition party. The DMK has become the primary opposition party, and the BJP has only 1 seat. So in case if the ADMK is interested in forming an alliance with Vijay Tamilnadu Vetri Kalagam, then and if Vijay also is interested in such an alliance with negotiations going positively, then these two parties can come together. But Vijay is being stern on not having any kind of relationship with the BJP, because he calls the BJP as his ideological enemy, and he says that he'll never ever have any kind of relationship with the BJP. So in case if the ADMK has to tie up with the BJP, then has to tie up with TVK, then the ADMK has to ditch the BJP. That is something that is given. So these are the probable scenarios that can unfold in the coming days. But for the time being, to discuss all these scenarios and to discuss on government formation, TVK Chief Vijay will reach the party headquarters around 10 a.m. in the morning, and all the winning candidates, they're also expected to reach this location.
About 1.5 hours from now, what we are now looking at as far as this entire consolidation, where TVK, in a way, of course, as emerging as one of the biggest party there, but what happens from here on, and this is a strategy, would be very interesting to see what would be the next step that Vijay would be taking. Thank you very much, Dharini, for that update, because for the first time since 1967, a non-DMK, a non-AIADMK party has also emerged victorious in the state, and the Chief Minister, M.K. Stalin, has now become the first sitting Chief Minister since 1996 to lose his own seat. We're talking about Kolattur. Now, DMK has nearly been wiped out in Chennai metropolitan region as well, and the party is also reported to have lost significant grip over minority voter segments. Now, amid this nail-biting finish, and every party reaching out to Vijay, even as Karthi Chidambaram puts it, that this is Tamil Nadu's Arab Spring moment. But the question now is, who will now TVK pick as their companion, especially when it comes to this new journey of power that Vijay is now setting his foot into?
We are forming the government on our own. This is going to be a very clear mandate, and there is no question of depending on other political party to form the. We are forming the government on our own. This is going to be a very clear mandate, and there is no question of depending on other political party to form the government.
Seems to be the very contention there. So we'll be on the lookout exactly what happens at the TVK headquarters, and we'll be getting you the live updates from Chennai. In the meantime, we head into a very short break. The morning news continues on the other side.